Hey everybody, going to show you how we've got water at the cabin without a well. I've already got an earlier video on rain collection, but real quick, it's raining right now. See the gutter going down here to the first screen. We got a first flush, the ball fills up, water goes in the pipe. Here we got overflow. I've got them open right now due to freezing weather. Draining off. Then this pipe goes here, goes underground, goes under the cabin and goes up in here. Real quick, when I show you, I'm about to show you the plumbing, but this drain is low. I open it up and I can drain the lines for freezing weather when we're in 20 degrees. This is insulated, but I can drain, especially if we go out of town. Don't want to worry. Let's go inside real quick. It's a construction zone, so pardon the mess, and you'll hear maybe an alarm go off. I've got alarms set so I don't get snuck up on. So let's go here. Here's our hot water tank. Water comes up, and then here's the shower. Move the towel real quick. You can see here's the line going to the shower head. Vented to the outside. I got an earlier video on this, on how this was installed. This is not supposedly rated for indoors. Yeah, it is, and I'll show you how to install it. Now the nitty gritty. Let's go through this real quick. So, like I said, the water comes up. Here's something you need to know. Well, how am I going to get water pressure without a well? Well, we have pumps. There's two pumps, 12 volt and 110. So the 110 line comes up from the bottom, goes to the pump, and goes to the washing machine. You need a pump to drive the water pressure so the washing machine will work. That's how this works. Why 110? Because I'm using a generator to run that washing machine. The way I've got it set up, there's my house power, and I've got a plug just to the outside if I just want to run a baby generator. I got a suitcase generator too that I can use on these outlets in case it's full sunny day and I don't want to do the whole house on a generator. I can just go over here and use the baby one. Or I can do solar maybe one day, but I'm too cheap. So let's get back to here. So there, you see I've got valves everywhere. And the reason I got valves everywhere, so I can isolate this stuff. If I ever have a leak, I can keep using the system. So the water comes up here to the 12 volt pump, and to the 12 volt pump comes down to this header. Notice how they're all labeled. That's a must. I've got valves for every circuit. And then there's the wash machine. It's even got its own. And then there's the main line. I used PEX, and I used the crimp tool that's got a lot. That way you'll know if you crimped it enough. If you think you're squeezing hard enough, you're not. I've got junction boxes here. Now here's a little trick. This is a three-way switch. I've got one in the kitchen. I turn this on. Watch this switch. Hear it run. Off. Well, let's go let's see how I wired that thing up. Let me get it on here. I'm going to move this real quick. Okay, so something I did here. This, you can see I got it labeled 12 volt pump. That's that pump you just saw. There's that bathroom switch wire. And here's the kitchen wire. And then here's the power coming from the battery bank. That is a 20 amp DC breaker for marine. I got a hose saw, drilled that out, got a hot glue gun, backed that up, and now that pump is protected with a circuit breaker. I've labeled everything. That's another must and a pet peeve of mine for somebody who doesn't do it. Okay, so I'm using rainwater. Well, it'd be nice if it's filtered, right? Well, there's my big filter. That's my Berkey. It works great. But let's get it here real quick. It's a water drop filter. It gets everything, and yet it doesn't kill the flow. All I got to do is twist this off, twist this in. If you'll notice here, get some better light. I've got valves everywhere. If this ever leaks, I can bypass this and keep having water. So this is how we're doing for water for off-grid. And then here's the other switch. And then here's something else we're doing. Go outside real quick. Go down the steps. You heard the alarm go off. So this was for the garden, but I don't need a pump for water. You can see right there, water's coming down here. So all I got to do, turn that off real quick, do some water. You hear it filling up. I got water. No pump needed. It works great. So now for freeze protection, let's drain it off. Let's go back in where it's dry. So that's going to wrap this video up. I appreciate you watching. I haven't put a video out in a while. Yeah, I've got alarms when I'm working. I don't want to be distracted. So anyway, I appreciate you watching, and this shows you how we're doing water without a well. We've got springs also, but it works. I'm off grid, no well, and I've got running water, and you can do it too. Just take your time. Take care, and God bless.